What to expect with alcohol withdrawal. When you decide you want to get sober, you want to get clean from drinking alcohol, and you're an alcoholic addict like myself, these are what you can expect to experience through your withdrawal. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. What's up, guys? My name is Eric, and I'm a recovering cocaine and alcoholic addict. I used to drink 2 to 3/5 of vodka a day, and I was doing 1 to 2 8 balls of Coke a day. And some of the things that you're going to experience with alcohol withdrawal that a lot of people will not share is there's the common, yes, there's going to be the vomiting, there's going to be the shaking. It affects your central nervous system, so it does throw your whole body for a loop. You're going to have a lot of trouble sleeping. Your bowel movements are going to be different. You're either not going to be able to hold it very well, or you're going to be overly constipated, and it's a little bit different for everybody else. You're going to lose that appetite. You're literally going to feel like you are going through the worst flu, the worst just sickness in the world. It's a little different than being dope sick. But some of the things that people aren't going to tell you that you will find through this addiction of getting sober is you're craving for sugar. Drinking 2 to 3/5 of vodka a day. I was drinking Blue UV, which is heavily sugared, cheap vodka, 99 bananas, cheap vodka, high alcohol content. And so your body starts to crave this sugar and you don't realize it, and you get this weird craving going on. Jolly Ranchers really helped me a lot. Same with Suckers. Just anything that had sugar in it helped me a lot through these different weird cravings that I was getting at the same time as being sick. One of the other things is you're going to be bored. Nobody tells you about the worst part, the scariest part of this addiction in getting sober, I think, from any drug is the boredom of what do you do with all this time. When you're getting sober in the very beginning, like you're fighting for your life essentially. Like you are shaking, you're sick, you're sleeping, you're trying to sleep, you're sweating, you're watching TV, like you're struggling. But once you start to push through that, all of a sudden you become bored very easily, very quickly, because you have nothing else to do. You used to occupy your time either trying to feed your high, get drunk, keep drinking, whatever it might be. A lot of times too, even when you're an alcoholic, you're at a bar or you're going out, you're getting your alcohol one way or another. And so all of a sudden you have all this free time on your hands. So it throws you for a loop, and it's the worst and scariest place in the world to be, in your brain alone, trying to figure out what to do with your free time. That's one of the biggest things that they don't tell you at all about. And it is one of the scariest things that you will find out about. And then one of the last ones that it drove me the most nuts personally is I ended up with really bad restless legs from it. And if you don't understand how bad restless legs are, it is just your constant movement of your legs. Like you cannot sit still. Your legs cannot sit still. And it's like they're twitching. The only thing that I ever found that helped me with my restless legs was taking warm baths. Getting water, whatever it was around them. I don't know if it stimulated my legs or whatever it was, but that actually helped me help calm those restless legs, because the restless legs is what prevented me from sleeping. And now I'm sitting there sweating, detoxing in bed, not able to sleep because my legs are moving all over the place. Restless legs literally, I think, can kind of drive you a little bit mad mentally. But these are some of the things that you will not expect per se when you get sober, because when you're getting sober, like it's great in the very beginning, especially with alcohol, like you're gung-ho. I was gung-ho about that, and cocaine, like I'm going to get sober from these drugs. But little did I realize of some of these weird side effects that I got afterwards of getting sober, and just struggling with the boredom, struggling with the sugar, struggling with the restless legs. That if you are out there, the best suggestion I have though is reaching out and talking to everybody about your addiction, talking to everybody about your struggles, letting people know that you are struggling, and just getting that support. Because one of the things that helps the most is whatever it is that you're going through is just having those just to talk to stay on the phone with, to help occupy your time, to help you vent, help you cry, help you let it all out. Because you're not alone, and you're not the only one fighting through this. And believe me, you start to restore and repair a lot of your relationships. When it comes down to this, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, I'm none of that. My name is Eric. I'm diagnosed with ADHD, PTSD, GAD, MDD. I'm a recovering cocaine and alcoholic addict. I've self-harmed before. I lost a wife and a father to suicide. I've attempted suicide. And ultimately, when it comes down to it, is just knowing that we are not alone, and knowing what we're going through. Others have been through it, so it doesn't make us feel different, and it's not scary to us. I mean, comment down below, share what was one of the things that just drove you bonkers about your sobriety and trying to get sober, and you were able to overcome it, and how you overcame it. Hit the like and follow button, because again, we addicts loved hearing other addicts' success stories. It lets us know that our recovery is possible, and that's what it's all about. It's a us thing, it's a together thing, it's a we thing.